What's up guys, I'm Justin Stenstrom from Elite Man Magazine, and in this video I'm going to share with you the top 5 reasons why you got to think bigger and aim higher. Because so many people are not living up to their potential, and so many people are too scared to even go outside their comfort zone and go after the things that they want. But the truth is, right now is the best time in history to actually go after your dreams and even double down on them. But the 5th most important reason why you got to think bigger and aim higher in life is because mediocrity equals unhappiness. You see, by playing it safe all the time, by not taking chances, by doing the same thing every single day, month after month, year after year, you're actually setting yourself up for a life of unhappiness. You may think that by playing it safe, by not taking risks, you're actually avoiding major loss or avoiding major failure, and you're going to be happy in the long run because you avoid these things. But the truth is, by always playing it safe, by not going after things that you want to do or trying new things that you might be a little scared of, but you have an urge to do those types of things, by avoiding those things, you're just hanging by, and time is going to pass you by sooner than you know it, and you're going to be left in the long run with a great sense of unfulfillment. We as human beings are meant to learn, we're meant to grow, we're meant to discover new things and have new experiences and become better people from those things. But when you don't do this, you're basically passing up your cards that you're dealt in life and saying, I don't even really want to play. I'd rather just be on the sidelines and watch everybody else play. And again, at the end of the day, when the time comes and you're getting old, you're going to be incredibly unfulfilled. As the old maxim states, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. The 4th reason why you have to think bigger and aim higher is your commitment level to the success in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve is going to be so much greater, infinitely greater, when you think bigger and go all in on something as opposed to just dipping your toes in the water. That's actually one of the biggest reasons why so many people fail in whatever skill they're trying to learn or whatever job they're trying to get or whatever business they're trying to start. They don't actually ever fully commit to being successful in that venture. They just kind of dip their toes in the water and play around and mess around for a little bit, but they don't have the full commitment because they didn't go all in. Have different topics or subjects or areas of life that pull us in and pique our interest, but the truth is those are just interests. We don't actually really commit to those things because there's no real investment there. But when you aim higher and when you aim bigger and you go all in on something, that is where the area of commitment comes in, and that's when you're going to actually see the success. And the 3rd reason why you should think bigger and aim higher in life is your focus will be 10 times better when you actually do this. So when you really think big on something and you really go all in on something, your focus and attention is all in to that one thing that you're doing. All the other distractions of life, all the shit in the background goes away because you have so much stake in being successful in this one thing that you're doing. It's kind of like burning the boats here, where you know you can't get back on that boat, so you must be successful in this new land, this new place that you're in, this new domain. You have to conquer it because there's no turning back, there's no going back at this point, and that's what's happening here. All of your focus is going to be in this new place because all the other shit has gone away. Now, for some people that can be an incredibly scary thing, but for other people it can actually be the game changer that they need to actually get that success. It opens up their mind, it makes them think in more creative ways, it actually motivates them like nothing else possibly could, and that's the thing that they need to get their success. Now, you don't actually have to burn any boats or burn any bridges or just jump right in the water if you don't know how to swim, but by thinking bigger, by aiming higher, you can actually elicit many of the same reactions that you get if you do these types of things. By thinking bigger and aiming higher, you're forcing yourself to have more energy, more attention, more focus, more time spent, more work invested in whatever it is that you're trying to do, and that is exactly what you need to be successful. And the 2nd reason why you need to think bigger and aim higher today is you get so much more done, and you get so much more done way faster. Life is essentially one gigantic poker game, and it's basically a sequence of risks throughout your life, whether you choose to capitalize on those different opportunities or chances that come your way, or whether you choose to just hold your cards and not actually play. Whether it's going up to that beautiful woman who just walked by, or whether it's setting up a job interview with that job you really covet, or whether it's starting a new business with some great business idea that you always had inside of you, these are all risk, chances, opportunities that you have to actually play the hand and double down on the things that you want in your life. You see, any great poker player will tell you one of the best strategies for being successful in poker is having a tight but aggressive strategy, which means if you have shitty cards, if you're dealt a shitty hand, if you have nothing to really work with, you don't want to always bluff. You don't want to always put your chips in the middle. You don't want to ante up all the time, because that's when you're going to lose all your money. That's when you're going to go broke on the table. However, when you are dealt a good hand, when you do have good cards in your hand, when you do have something you can actually work with and you believe in, that's when you want to be aggressive. That's when you do actually want to put your money in the middle and actually double down on your bets, because those are the times when that pays off the most and you get the biggest return on your investments. That's when you actually think bigger, when you aim higher and you see the most success. And that's what you need to be doing in life. When you have something you believe in, or something you can work with, or something that's genuinely good, you got to double down on those bets and actually go all in. And the number one reason why you got to think bigger and aim higher is right now, in this day and age, you are one of the luckiest people who has ever existed on the face of the earth. There has never been a better time in history for you to have more chances and more opportunities at success, and not just like moderately successful or kind of successful, but ridiculously successful, like billionaire successful. You don't need to have been born in a wealthy family. You don't need to have $1 million in your bank account. You don't need to look a certain way to become rich or super successful. You can just be you right now and be incredibly successful in the next couple of years. There are countless amounts of entrepreneurs just like you, people just like you, sitting at home watching this on their phone or watching this on their laptops, who have just decided to go all in. A couple of years ago, decided to go all in, think bigger, aim higher, and now they are ridiculously rich, ridiculously successful, and ridiculously happy because they did these types of things. Look, the worst that can happen is you play your cards, you try something new, you fail, it doesn't work out. You pick yourself back up and you keep going. At least you know you tried and you can check that off your list. And you're not going to have any regrets later in your life when you're thinking back saying, I should have did this or I should have did that. Eventually you will find your success and you'll never have those regrets. But that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like below, and also share in the comment section what you're going to do to start thinking bigger, aiming higher, and actually going after something that you really want. What is it that you really want? Share that in the comment section. Also, make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube, hit the notification bell, and follow me on Instagram at Justin Stenstrom.